What up? We're back. Dylan's on his phone. Unprofessional. Damn, Dylan. I thought you were better than
No,
this.
okay. So Jose, our friend Jose,
Okay.
Mr. Joystick employee Jose.
Mr. Joystick employee. Okay.
We have a group chat.
Yeah.
And he always posts models from Instagram.
Yeah.
Basically, almost naked.
Like super. Like if they're not. Okay. Here's the thing with the models. They're either like wearing really skimpy bikinis, or they're just naked and they're being covered by like blankets and stuff.
Or like
that.
the hair is covering their tits or something like that.
Yeah.
So and he always has some weird euphemism.
Yeah.
To explain that.
Some of our personal favorites are get up all in the mud house, give her the schmoody doody.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
So what I'm gonna start doing is that when he starts making euphemisms, I'm gonna go along and make other euphemisms and see how long we can take it.
Okay.
So right now, he said, I would give her the beat boop bada bop yay yay.
Okay.
So I said,
Which is a reference to Orlando Brown.
yes,
Who's fucking crazy now. Yep.
And I said, make sure you give her the gloopy doop floop troop.
Whoopie doop floop troop. That's another funny story we should probably talk about. Dylan made a secondary PSN account. What's it? What it's called? Gloopy D, right?
Yeah.
Why did you make that account?
Okay, so in Overwatch, wait, what? I don't remember. Okay, so I was about to be, at the time, almost level 300 in
Overwatch.
In Overwatch. And when from level 1 to level 22, you have not a lot of XP to level up. So since the Halloween loot boxes were coming out, I wanted to get the 22 easy loot boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So I waited a bit and used that secondary account. Also, I thought, hey, what would happen if I got a secondary account for Overwatch? Turns out they put me with a bunch of people who've never played the game before, and I had 5 gold medals with every character.
Nice.
And I was like, all right, this is pretty cool. But then, like, on average, it took me about 8 minutes to find a game.
That sucks.
So I was like, huh.
Because you're so good.
I guess, like, the MMR says I'm really good, but my rank says I'm not, so they were just confused. I don't know, man. Oh,
Yeah, we've played
dead.
a lot of Overwatch in our day.
He's
It's
dead.
like we've said it before on the channel a couple of times, and when we say it, we mean it with the utmost honesty. The reason we haven't been putting out content is probably strictly because of Overwatch.
100%.
That game is addictive. It's fun. It's just amazing. It's like my favorite Blizzard game. I remember when the game was coming out, I was so like, this game is gonna be horrible. Like, why would Blizzard even go out of their way to even try making an FPS? And it ended up being like probably my favorite first-person shooter of all time. So, good on ya, Blizzard.
Yeah.
Have you played it? Did you play any Blizzard games before Overwatch?
No, I played nothing.
I played a little bit of WoW back in the day.
Well, it's like when I'm
not doing
I'm like 11, it's hard playing like a monthly game.
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
gonna-
You're not gonna have.
And plus, I already had that Club Penguin membership. I'm
Nah,
not gonna,
dude, I had the Wizard 101 membership.
I ain't gonna mess with that. No, but I don't know. Like when Overwatch first came out, I saw someone playing it. And I'm like, oh, it's the Blizzard game. I'm not interested. And I played it, and I'm like, oh, this is something. Still not Viva Pinata 2 Trouble in Paradise, but
Yeah,
I can still say why.
Dylan's favorite game of all time.
That game is so good.
Why do you like Viva Pinata?
It's so good.
much?
It's like Pokemon, but with pinatas.
Is that what that game is?
Yeah, and you have like a garden and shit, and you like build houses.
I always thought that game was like Sims and Mario Party had a baby.
No, it's literally Pokemon mixed with like I don't even know. And like you build like you have a garden, and you can make like crops.
Okay.
Okay, so basically every animal eats a certain like fruit or vegetable.
Okay.
So you have to like grow the fake vegetable
Okay.
so that like they're happy enough, and if they're happy, they make babies and they make pinata babies.
Okay.
And then like there are missions as well,
Oh,
where it's like this 12-year-old fat Mexican kid. He wants an owl.
That sounds like
Pinata.
a farming simulator.
He wants a fucking an owl pinata. So you go to like the forest area, and you put out some like a trap. You fucking capture the owl,
Okay.
and then like you make him happy, and grow him up, make him big and strong, and then you send them away to that fat Mexican kid so he get exploded.
Cool.
Somehow they made like a happy thing out of dying. It's like, hey, you gotta go die. Bye, pinata. It's like but somehow we made it work. And it's like when they would fight, when the pinatas would fight, like one would win and then the other one would die.
Okay. I get like Pokemon.
Yeah, but like it would die and just like candy would fly out.
Aw.
That game. Can we?
Can we let's play Viva Pinata on the channel? Can you find Viva Pinata?
My disc broke, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can get it's like $2 probably. Viva like on Xbox. Viva Pinata 2 Trouble in Paradise. It's so good. Okay, but like here's the thing about me with like simulator games. I can play those like on forever. I don't know what it is, but like Sim City or something like that.
I don't find those games that fun.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
I hated Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Any game like that, I will play that for like 3 days straight.
The only simulator type game I enjoyed was Thrillville, specifically Off the Rails.
That was okay. That's
a spot on game right
that's
there.
That's a good game.
Dude, Trampoline, that was my favorite game.
I remember like once I figured it out, like I got 5 stars on every one and they weren't fun anymore. The only one that was hard was like the bowl one.
The bowl one? Oh, like bowling?
The mechanical bowl.
Oh, bowl. I don't remember that one.
There was a mechanical bowl and you like balance the stick in the middle of them. Yeah. There was also Bandito Chinchilla.
That sounds really fucking familiar.
It was like a platformer within the game.
Okay.
Wait, no, that was a different one. This was like, it was like a beat 'em up.
Okay.
But like in the game, it was like an arcade game, but you did it like.
You could go. You could go on for hours about this, couldn't you?
That's the thing. Like, also, it's just like I could just talk about something for like a day, which is why I think all of us in Mr. Joystick are good friends. Is because I feel like any of us could just talk for like.
Oh,
a day.
dude, we can hold conversations for a really long time.
Like I know like me and Jose especially.
It's you and Jose, because I'd say you and Jose, and then me and you could hold conversations
just
for really long. Just because like you and Jose talk about just like
everything,
current events, political, like all that shit, and then me and you could just talk about movies, music, TV, games, for
anything in the arts media section.
Exactly. Specific, like we could honestly in just one, we could just talk about comedians for decades. Like literally decades. We'd be 30 and still just be like, remember that John Mulaney guy? That was a funny guy.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we're playing against Spectre Knight.
Yep.
Also, an interesting thing is the new Shovel Knight. It's like a standalone DLC. Is gonna feature you. You could play as Spectre Knight. It's pretty cool. They just announced it at like the PlayStation Con or whatever it was. They announced a lot of shit.
Also,
no, it wasn't at PlayStation. It was at the Game Awards. That
also, I just realized that like we spent like this whole episode talking about other video games.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What else did they announce at like the PlayStation? They announced The Last of Us 2, I know.
But there were like 2 events though. It was the PlayStation thing and then the Game Awards.
Yeah, I watched both. I watched the Game Awards. I didn't watch the.
Like they didn't announce it, but they showed some stuff about the new Crash trilogy.
And they only showed the first game.
They're only showing the first game though. That's like I don't understand that.
Maybe they're not. Wait, when does it come out?
It's supposed to come out next year.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're probably not done like coding the game then. Or some shit.
I think they're gonna do that like episodic shit where it's like, oh, we're gonna give you the first one now, and you'll get the second and then like third ones like later, which I think is stupid, but.
That's really stupid because you're making an episodic thing of a thing that's already out.
That's exactly.
Like if I want to play it, I'll go play it with shittier graphics. Like it doesn't matter.
And those games are still good.
Yeah.
They announced that they showed the teaser for The Last of Us 2. I love the name; it's so appropriate. It's just Last of Us Part 2. I love when games do that. Don't go out of your way to make a shitty title. Just call it Part
Last
2.
of Us Unleashed. Like no.
Yeah, like
No.
Last of Us, the Lastard, or some shit like that.
This
time it's for real. The Last of Us.
The last, like the final last.
There's
of us.
no more. There's no more here.
Only her left.
But yeah, they announced that. There's a new game coming out that looks really interesting to me. It's called Prey.
Is that the one where you can eat other people?
No. Even though that sounds like what that game would be about.
Yeah, I'm thinking like Evolve and like you eat. Like,
no, it's like a
shit.
game where you're on a ship, and they do like tests on you or some shit like that, and you have powers, and like
you're on a ship.
You're on a spaceship, not like a boat.
Oh, like a space.
Like a spaceship, and they do tests on you, and like you have powers and stuff. But like you can also use like gadgets and like futuristic weaponry and shit from like the ship itself. It looks like a Bethesda. I don't know if it's Bethesda who's making it, but it looks like a Bethesda type game. Like what was this game that came like Dishonored, kind of
Yeah.
like that. But it looks really cool. It looks really interesting. I saw some stuff on it. I haven't really been interested in a game like that in a long time, so I'm with it.
Sounds like a piece of ship.
And speaking of ship, we're gonna fight Treasure Knight on the next episode.
Just ignore my shitty joke. That's cool. See, but this is why I miss podcasting. Because honestly, we talked for like 10 minutes about random shit. Like
Yeah.
podcasts.